I am Sudeep Goswami, CEO of Traefik Labs. What we are seeing is, obviously there's a lot of attention to the Ingress Nginx migration, but this is really a step one to the journey that a customer is going through. And what we see an enterprise is going through are three separate journeys, but they're all kind of happening at the same time. The first journey is around migration. This is migration of workloads, whether you're changing hypervisors, going from your standard hypervisor to something new, whether you're going through this Ingress Nginx migration, or whether you're repatriating workloads, you're going from a cloud that was in one geo to another sovereign geo cloud. So there's a lot of stuff happening in the migration. Second is modernization. This is about decomposing a monolith from being a VM to containers. But the real key here is the coexistence of VMs and containers. We believe they're both going to stay and coexist for many, many years. So customers trying to figure out what is the right architecture that allows them to coexist without having to set up separate stacks for one and the other, for VMs and containers. Now the third important initiative and journey for the customer is transformation. And this is where they are integrating AI into their applications, whether that application is a VM or a container. So if you look at these, migrate, modernize, and then transform, this all has to happen together. Like customers don't have the luxury of doing this in a very linear way. The best way to approach this is through an architecture. And I think this is where Traefik is helping, starting with Ingress Nginx. If you use Traefik as the unified control plane for migrating your Ingress Nginx essentially backends, this sets you up to then do the other pieces of the journey. So we are the only unified control plane today that can govern VMs, containers, and AI workloads in a consistent way. So we have what's called our Traefik Hub platform, which has an API gateway, an AI gateway, and an MCP gateway, all integrated together in one binary. And this is Kubernetes-native. So you can simply, with one Helm chart install, you can install all of three capabilities, and you're able to govern these three different workloads and really give the customer the tooling so they can actually do all of these three journeys at the same time. There's always challenges, yes. AI is moving very fast. Still, there's a lot of things that are evolving. The protocols are evolving. The threat vectors are evolving, and I think security is going to be a big area that I think we all have to kind of keep up with. I mean, just this week, we're at KubeCon, but at RSA, that's happening back in San Francisco this week, there's a lot of threats coming out. There's a lot of vulnerabilities coming out. There's a lot of new strategies vendors are trying to adopt to combat the rise of AI-generated threats. So this is going to be a challenge for all of us, but it's exciting. I think it's a new age. We all have to take a step back and figure out how we can embrace AI and make AI work for us while providing the guardrails so AI can happen in a safer way.